Hello children, this is Seema Harish, your English educator from LP Savani Vidya Bhavan. Okay children, so today we will start with a poem, Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. It is the poem written by Andrein Rich. Okay, Aunt Jennifer's Tiger. Children, the title itself says some hint about what the poem is. Aunt Jennifer's Tiger. Yeah, we have come to know about the name of the character, that is Aunt Jennifer. But Aunt Jennifer's Tigers, okay, let us see what she means to say in this poem. Okay, Aunt Jennifer was a suppressed woman. Now, here in the poem, children, the poem reveals the truth about the lady. That is, this poem reveals how a woman, especially after marriage, how a woman leads her life. Okay, it is not that there is so much of changes in this consistency of the world, where we have seen that there is so much of women empowerment taking place, and accordingly the life of the women has changed so much. To so much of extent, the life of the women has changed, children. But somewhere in the areas, like I don't want to name the areas, like there are some places still in this nation of our country that there are women who do not have the freedom to do what they want, especially like rural areas. Okay children, they still do not have the freedom of what they want to do, at least in their life. They are not given the independence, they are not given, might be the parents have given them the education, but after the life after their marriage, a life after marriage, children, it's a very important aspect in a girl's life, especially in a girl's life, because there are changes in a boy's life also, but what happens, children, the foremost changes what a woman or a lady or a girl takes place is very frequently seen in a girl or a woman or a lady. Why? Because from where does that change comes from? The change in her life comes from after her marriage. That is what here in this poem, the poem reveals that there is some changes. There is drastically some changes in nature, and I'm very sorry to say it is not some changes, it is drastic changes which a woman has to lead in her married life. It depends upon her luck also, we can say, or we can say that how she leads her life is according to her will and power. Okay, today's generation is not according to what the changes are made. And as I was saying, there is drastic change in a woman, and that drastic change happens after her life comes with a person to whom she is getting married. It is not only one person to whom she is getting married. She's not, the girl is not getting married to only one person, children. That is, she's not getting married to one person called the husband. She's getting married to the entire family. Okay, she's entering here. The boy doesn't have any so much of changes. It is not like that, but the responsibility of taking care of his wife becomes that is for sure. The responsibility of his comes to another extent also. But a girl, she leaves her family, she leaves her parents, she leaves her husband, she leaves her relatives, she leaves her friend circle, everything she leaves behind, and she gets into a new life called her married life, which is called substantially the entire life changes, children, over a period of time where the responsibilities comes hand in hand. Okay, so that is where a woman is given so much of importance in this world, children. A woman takes, she is a person who is giving the entire life to being so much of role she plays. Okay, you must have seen your mom, you must have seen, she plays the role of so many characters in your life. Okay, she is a daughter, she is a daughter-in-law, she is a mom, she is a wife. Each and every role is being played. I don't say that the men do not do so. You should not feel bad about, hey, hamare papa, dad is also important, ma'am, dad is also important. Nay, that is for sure, children. Dad also plays a very, very vital role into their life. Okay, especially in a woman's life, when her husband gives the hand in hand into her life, the role played with her is very important aspect, because that freedom, उनका एक ट्रस्ट the girl who is married to a person, and the trust that person gives her, the trust that I'm always with you, तो वो सारी उम्र के लिए पूरी पूरी ज़िंदगी निकल जाएगी. Only that word is enough for her to live the entire life. She can take the difficulties of all her life. She can welcome all the everything in her life. But if for one consider this thing, if her husband plays a very vital role in her life, but by just standing, by just understanding her, gives the trust and happiness to her, that's the most important thing for a lady who is getting married. Okay, children. Over here, the poem says, children, Aunt Jennifer was a suppressed woman. Okay, Aunt Jennifer is a suppressed woman. And she was embroidering a motif with tigers which were prancing, energetic and fearless. So she's saying, this poetess, I meant to say, children, poetess Anne Reinrich, she wants to say that Aunt Jennifer was a suppressed woman. Suppressed woman means, children, she doesn't have the freedom in her life. She is just living her life just because others tell her to do this and that, and she doesn't have any freedom of living her own life. She doesn't have the independent thought. She doesn't have her own opinion. She's not free to do whatever she wants to. Okay, so Aunt Jennifer was a suppressed woman, and she was embroidering a motif. Now she is embroidering something on a motif, means it's a you might have seen with your nani or dadi, children, how she like वो नहीं circle वाला एक ring होता है, and in that ring she embroiders something, and it can be with the cotton threads also, it can be with the wool also, it can be with some other things also. So she is embroidering. So we are talking about Aunt Jennifer. Aunt Jennifer is embroidering a motif, that is cloth, okay, and in that she is embroidering tigers. Okay, she is making tigers which were prancing. Prancing means very energetic, very bold, very क्या कहते हैं, masculine types. Okay, and they were energetic and fearless. These tigers were embroidered by Aunt Jennifer. They were moving freely around bright greenery, and these tigers are moving freely in the greenery which is embroidering. Okay, the tigers on her needlework were in total contrast to her own life. So it has been said that what she is embroidering, it's very much in contrast. Contrast means, children, it is entirely opposite to what she is leading. Her life is such a suppressed life, but the embroidery what she is doing is very much opposite to what her life is. She is a suppressed woman, and the embroidery which she is doing is so energetic, it is so fearless, it is so openness कि हाँ वो कुछ कर ले, ऐसे tigers को वो embroidery कर रही है. Okay, she was dominated by her husband. Okay, her real story is she is dominated by her husband. She is like, she doesn't have her own thoughts, she doesn't have her own opinion, she doesn't have her freedom of her own, and she has to do only what her husband says. That is what the word dominated means over here, children. So she was dominated by her husband and was a captive of patriarchal society. Captive means she has become a victim of so-called society, children. The society says that, oh yeah, the lady should be inside the home. She has to take the responsibility of looking after the children. She has to take the responsibility of looking after the in-laws. She has to take the responsibility of looking after her husband is happy or not, and all these things. That is what the society needs, children. The society always looks up to what others are doing. Okay, so you should not act what, yes, to some extent it is very important that, children, when we are living in a society, we need to be in simultaneous range, we need to walk hand in hand. We have to be supportive to the society. We need to be, but it doesn't mean that society sits on our head and society give orders, and what society says we are needed to do that. No, it is not at all possible. So to some extent, yeah, we give that respect to the society in which we live, but the freedom, the thought, the opinion, the understanding, each and everything a lady should be having of her own. Okay, yeah, there should be limits to which we do not cross, and that we know about what are our limits, and we are living accordingly. So that are all things what we have to need to take care of, or otherwise living in a society is our freedom. Okay, you are living in a society, you are free to do whatever you want to do. Okay, you should not be suppressed, you should not be suppressed by your family, you should not be suppressed by your husband. It should not be like what others or your in-laws say, you have to act accordingly only. No, it is not at all done. So the tigers were bright colored and looked like a golden yellow jewel topaz. So here the tigers which she was embroidering was shining. It was like bright colored. It was shining golden yellow. It was a topaz. Topaz means it adds to the flavor of the colors. Okay, children. So Aunt Jennifer needed freedom, so she created tigers as her world where there was freedom. The tigers represented freedom in contrast to her submissive married life. So that is what she says. Oh, sorry, children, I am disturbing you with my thing. So here I just want to clear these statements. See, Aunt Jennifer needed freedom, so she created the tigers as her other world. So Aunt Jennifer, she needs freedom, but she cannot gain it by her own. She is very afraid, she is very fearful to have that freedom by herself. But so what does she do? She created tigers on the other world. This is the other world for her, and she is creating those tigers on her embroidery, and the tigers represent freedom in contrast to her submissive married life. So that is what she says, that she wants to enjoy the freedom, but she is not able to. Why? Because she is dominated, she is suppressed by her married life, and she is not having that life that she could feel free to live in whatever way she wants to. Okay. The next point says in the second stanza. Okay, children, in the second stanza and from the poem, I'll just in the online classes, children, we will read from the textbook, and I will show you because today I'm really sorry I did not bring my book or textbook in the school, so I have started directly with the summary. So children, in the online classes we will read this poem from the textbook, and I will start with the summary again, and if that any problem arises, any doubt arises, please let me know. Okay, children. So in the second stanza, Aunt Jennifer embroidered the images of the tigers by using wool. So here she is using wool. Okay, children, she is using the wool and she is doing the embroidery. Okay, so over here, however, she was so afraid of her husband and tormented that she was not even able to pull the ivory needle or bear the weight of the wool. Children, have you seen the wool? It's so soft, it is so smooth, you do not have it is weightless. Now over here, now just imagine how tormented her life was, children. Like it has been said that she was so afraid of her husband and tormented by him that she was not even able to pull the ivory needle. You might have seen the needle of this thing, children. It is not as like of thread. The needle of the wool is entirely different, a long ivory color, and at the end of the needle it is written a number of the needle. That is बहुत मोटा होता है. Okay, now if you get a chance of asking your nani or dadi, they might have kept these needles. You can ask them and you can watch how does that wool needle looks like. Okay, the woolen needle looks like. Okay, children. So here she was so afraid of her husband that she was not able to take that wool needle from the motif also. Ivory needle, the weight of the wool, also her fingers seemed to be fluttering. उसके हाथ काँप रहे थे. Her fingers were fluttering. She was wearing the wedding ring given by her husband on her finger, and had band seemed to be very heavy for her hand. So she is saying कि इतना she is so afraid of her husband, he is so tormenting to her, like she is having a life कि बहुत fearfully वो जीती है, डर के जी रही है. So what is the thing that is she leading a happy life? No, not at all. In contrast, she is leading a life with so much of fearfulness, and she is so afraid, she is not happy. So what kind of just imagine, children, what kind of life that lady would be living. Okay. she's having a ring on her hand on the occasion of the marriage or something like that. On the engagement time, the husband puts on the ring, both together, that is mutually done by putting on the rings. So she's saying that that ring on her hand is so itna bhari lag raha hai, because that ring bhari nahi hai children, it is a contrast word. Ring bhari nahi hai, but the burden, that is it is said contrastively that the burden of that ring is so this thing that she doesn't want to put on. She was burdened with family responsibilities, that she was so much of responsibilities. See, like for example, you might have seen your mom, okay, she does each and everything children, though you might be living in a what we say, just a family of yours, your mom, your dad, and you siblings, or okay, but then too your mom sees to it that she takes care of her parents also, she take care of her in-laws also, and especially in-laws. Parents के लिए फिर भी थोड़ा सा ये रख देती है कि okay, I'll do it later on, but for in-laws she also does each and everything for her in-laws also. So that in-laws in the sense not your mother and father, that is your, because after marriage it doesn't remain in-laws. You need to have, like children, it is not always that the girls are supposed to, because today's generation is giving up so much of freedom to the girls, that sometimes it happens at times it happens that small silly things you might get, a girl will say aisa kaisa, ye mere sath ghumne nahi aata, I don't want to live with him. It is not like that children, you cannot lead a life like that. What we say, there are adjustments in life, and adjustments should be done mutually. It is not that only the husband is doing the adjustment, or only the wife is doing the adjustment. Adjustments in life, or trustworthy in the life, is done mutually. Then only that relation goes on. Okay, children. So that is what over here, but it is only one-sided in the sense that that person, her husband, is very arrogant in the nature. We can see it because she's so afraid of her husband. So it means that she's not at all happy living with him, but she has to what we say, married life is a life where you have to take along children. It is not like aaj marriage hua kal divorce ho gaya. No, this relationship cannot be taken in that contrast. Okay, so in the final stanza, the poetess reveals a sad truth that even death would not be able to release Aunt Jennifer from the suffering she had undergone during her lifetime. So she's saying that the poetess reveals a very sad truth. What does she reveal? That even death cannot be able to release Aunt Jennifer from the suffering she had for the whole lifetime. It means you can just imagine, children, how bad was her life. Living this life like this was very much tough life. Okay, children. The tigers embroidered by her would forever be free. The tigers which are embroidered by her is like they are free to roam around everywhere, but her life is so burdensome that she cannot even have a happy life of her own. So she's so burdened with family responsibilities, and she doesn't like that life at all. That is what because she has gone through, children, she has gone through so much. So here the poetess says, children, that the tigers embroidered by her would be forever be free. The poem was a reminder about how many women become the victims of male domination in the society. So here the poetess is saying that there are so many things that is happening, and in our society, especially in the Indian society, there is so much of weightage given to the society in which we live. ऐसे कहते हैं कि especially the male dominated society. Why it is called the male dominated society, children? Because all the things, all the liberties, all the freedom, which whatever comes up in life is being enjoyed by the male in the society. They are saying that नहीं, female तो औरत तो घर के अंदर ही इसमें होनी चाहिए. She should not come out of her responsibilities in the home. She has so much of work at home. She has to do this and that. Taking care of the home is entirely her responsibility. Taking care of the kids and her family is entirely her responsibility. So that is all why it is called, why the society is being male dominated. No, it should not be male dominated. It should not be women oriented also. It should not be women dominating also. It should be mutual. It should be mutual. It is not that कि हाँ मुझसे नहीं होगा, तुझसे नहीं होगा, ऐसा नहीं है भाई, मेरा ही चलना चाहिए. It is not like that, children. It is always like mutually understanding is very much important in a relationship. So here they long for freedom and dignity of life and was not able to get out of their miseries until death released them. ऐसे लोगों के like if you are dominating your life towards this kind of society, even death cannot give you any relaxation. ठीक है, उसके बाद भी तुम्हारे death के बाद भी तुम मरोगे तब भी it is like oh my god everything happened just because of you. It should not be like that. It should. So here they long for freedom. These kind of ladies, they long for freedom and dignity of life. They should be given the respect. That is the most important thing. The dignity of life and not being able to get out of these miseries until the death release them. बोले इन लोग का कभी at least they should be respected in the society, and until and unless you do not give them that respect, you should ऐसा बंधे हुए मत रहो. The respect that you have, it should be gained by you. Nobody is going to give you in your hands. Okay. So it is said that the poetess want to let the women readers know that they were themselves to be blamed for creating the tigers in the society. बोले male dominated बनाया किसने? Who has given the opportunity of living in a male dominated society? Male dominated बनाया किसने? These women only. हाँ मैं यही करूँगी, घुंघटे के अंदर रहती है. She obeys each and every order by her husband. No, where it should not be always in a fighting or angry mode, but it should be like your right is your right. It should not be that the male says and the female has to obey. No, at times it is, if it is wrong, it is wrong. You do not have to support that wrong. Okay, so all this kind of society. So the poetess wants to say that to the women readers, those who are hearing out this poem also, that you should fight for your freedom. You are not supposed to suppress yourself. Okay, where it is not that कि तुम एकदम ही चढ़ जाओ बोले हाँ मेरा ही राज चलेगा भाई, whatever I should say that only should happen. No, it is not like that. As I said, it is not a dominated society, not a male dominated, nor it should be a female dominated society. Respect should be given to each other. That is very much mutual. Okay, children. So they needed to be independent, fearless, so that they could break away from the shackles that enslaved them. So they should come out of the society who has not given. They should fight for themselves. They should fight for themselves. They should be given that fearlessness, children. You should be living in a fearless world. It should not कि तुम डर के जी रहे हो, किसी से डर के जी रहे हो, किसी के लिए डर के जी रहे हो. No, it should be your own, for your own happiness. If you lead a happy life, you are surrounded by so many people. If you are happy, you make them happy. If you are sad, you are not making the world entirely happy at all. Because this matter a lot, children. Because for example, just imagine if your mom is not in a good mood, पता चल जाता है भाई आज मम्मी का मूड ठीक नहीं है. Well, there must be something. So it should be like it is. The world around her should, if she has to be happy, you need to be said. The people surrounding her should be happy and make her happy. The woman is not a slave. She has her right of living her life to all the extents of her lifetime thing, children. It is not that she has to live for her family, or she has to live for her in-laws, or she has to live for her husband, or she has to live for the other people of relatives and everything. Where is her life? She has to be given the freedom to live her own life also. Nothing, ऐसा नहीं है कि मम्मी को उठा के बाहर ऐसा इस पे बैठा देना है कि she should live her life. It should be that she should be gaining the freedom of her thoughts. She should be given the freedom of her opinions. She should be involved in each and every matter. Okay, children. So that is it is important, because today's girls also play a very important vital role in developing the surroundings. Okay children, the society can be changed, only you change, and the society can see examples as you are creating. Okay, so that's it children, we come to the end of this poem, because this is a topic where we can go to so much extent, the entire day we can talk to this kind of topic. But okay, we are stopping here. Aunt Jennifer's Tiger by Andreen Rich. So if any problem arises children, we have already done this poem in the online classes, but still if you have any problem, please let me know when you come to the online classes. Okay children, till then take care, bye.